Are you a parent or an educator of a child with autism who feels overwhelmed right now? I understand how you feel. I am a special education teacher myself, and I teach children with autism and characteristic of autism. And I understand that feeling of overwhelm and stress. So I urge you to listen, um, and to stop and spend some time with me where I share with you some of my strategies on how I deal with overwhelm, my daily overwhelm and stressors as a special education teacher. Hi everyone, welcome to Love, Heal, Believe. I am Dalit Tampos Oxman, your autism specialist, special education teacher, and certified wellness and health coach. I've been a special education teacher for more than a decade now, and most of the time I was teaching students with autism or characteristic of autism. And so I understand overwhelm. I understand daily stressors that you face, that you encounter every single day of your life. I experience this in my classroom. But I realized as I learned different techniques and strategies on how to help my students manage their behavior challenges and sensory needs, I also discover one thing that really stuck in me. And no matter how great my strategies are, if I am not regulated myself, if I am not emotionally regulated, it will affect how I apply these strategies to my students or how I deal with my students daily. If I am so stressed out and overwhelmed and emotionally dysregulated, my students sense it. And I can see that they are having more sensory dysregulation as well. They're affected by my own emotions. And so when I feel calm and at ease and joyful and full of energy when I am with them, I can see my students also are happy, they are regulated, and they listen to me more. And because of that, I learned that first and foremost, upon learning all the strategies to help children with autism, I also need to regulate myself and to keep myself calm. So I created different practices every single day so I can come into my classroom with peace, with ease, and with calm. So what are these strategies that help me stay calm? I'm sharing with you my 5 tips on what I do. First is stop trying to fix everything. I know sometimes we love our student. Me, I love my students so much, and I know you love your children so much that you want to fix everything. How you wish you can just give everything and ease everything that they encounter, that they struggle. But as human as we are, we have limitations, and every day is a learning process. Sometimes we just don't get it the first time. We just have to accept it. But then we're not going to stop there. The challenge is to continue finding what is best for our student, what is best for your child, and learn from it. And then listen to your child, because every meltdown, every tantrum, every challenges that they encounter, every struggle that they have is a message. There is something that they want to tell you. There is something that they want to communicate to you that they just can't at the particular time. So decipher, listen to that message, and try to learn from it. The second one is create a simple self-care routine. This is very, very important because, again, as a caregiver or as a teacher, when you are emotionally regulated, you are mentally clear and sound, it is easier for you to handle the different challenges in the classroom or at home, or the different challenges that you encounter with your child. And your child can feel it too. Your child can sense your calm, and you can model this calmness to your child. And having a self care routine will help you with that. So it's like simple breathing exercises that you can incorporate in your daily transitions, like deep breaths. Like you can just take a deep breath and then release it, and that's all. Like deep breathing can help so much regulate your nervous system. Practice that every transition, and then find that time that you enjoy doing. Make when you are happy, your child is happy too. So, and then again, they can sense you. So find a simple daily routine. Like in my classroom, when I am done with my students leave, and and then I just have that time to regroup, to release all my stressors. So that is part of my routine. It's either I'll do stretching, or sometimes I invite my paraprofessionals to dance with me, like even for one dance. It's just to release that stressor, like just one song. It can help so much. And finding the ways that makes you happy, even if you can do it once a month or once a week, that would be even better. Like if you like to read, or if you like to hike with your friends, and finding that time, even a short time. And your daily self-care routine doesn't need to be long. It can just be 5 to 10 minutes, as long as you find that time for yourself to regroup. So please, what self-care routine that you can commit right now to do every single day? And then the third one is speak life. Speak life to your child, and especially to yourself. I know sometimes as a caregiver, as a teacher, you become hard on yourself, especially if things don't go the way you want them. I experience this myself as a teacher. Every time I see behavior challenges, meltdown, tantrums in my classroom, every time I was not able to help my kid immediately to regulate their behavior, or they're having challenges in the class wherever they are, I become so hard on myself, because I feel like it's my failure. I feel like I wasn't able to give my students their need. But we have to understand that sometimes with our students, it is like sometimes it's a trial and error. We try different strategies and see which one works, because there are moments that what work today, we give them interventions, or strategies that we're using today may not work tomorrow. It can happen like that, especially if you are just still trying to identify the functions of their behavior. You are just seeing and looking and trying until you able to pinpoint, okay, this is the function and this is the strategy that I am going to use, like right now, and then which particular strategy that is very, very helpful. So I have to say that to myself, that every time it happened to me, before I used to be so hard on myself. But then the more I'm harder on myself, the more my mind is blocked, and the more I cannot give the best that I can for my students. But then when I ease and have that compassion for myself, and I tell myself, it's okay, Dolly, this is a learning process. You will learn. And I know it does. This is not ever, you are learning, and you are doing these learners with your students right now. And that really helped me. And I know it will help you too. You speak life to yourself. You deserve it. Your words is powerful. It can make or break you, or it can make or break somebody else. It can make or break your child, your students. So as you speak life to them, you whisper good things about them, you also need to whisper to yourself how wonderful and awesome you are for what you are doing. Speak life. The fourth one is find your support system. This is very vital, because we cannot, raising a child with autism is not a solo work. You need a community. You need to be surrounded by people who knows what they're doing as well, who are also trying to learn, and who have expertise in this area. So build your support system. There's a plethora of resources that you can find. If you can Google online, there is a plethora of resources. And also, if you get my book, You've Got This, a handbook for navigating autism with confidence. I have some resources here too that I put here, a compile here, especially if you are here in the United States, in Arizona. So there's a lot of resources here that you can find, as well as self-care. So yeah, there's a lot. So just find those, and you will see, be involved in the community that support children with autism or autistic individuals. And the fifth one, and this is very important for me, that really helped me in this journey, is having a relationship, not just with myself, but something higher than me. And for me, I call it my God. I don't know what you call for to that somebody higher than you. So I always have this because I need this moment, like it's me and the divine part of me, to connect, to help me, to guide me on what I'm going to do every single day. So I have practices like which I incorporate every day: prayer and meditation. That before I start my day, I spend time not just to say the words of gratitude, but to pray and do meditation in order for me to feel grounded and calm, to connect to somebody, to connect to someone higher than me, which I believe that God is there, God is with me, and God is guiding me in this mission. I call this as my mission whenever I am in the classroom. My students are in my mission, and they are the one that God has given me to take care. And I know that whenever I make mistakes, I know I have someone like, oh, just guide and to help me in the journey as I continue to navigate this thing. So you don't need to be alone in this journey. You don't need to feel alone. There is someone who will help you. And if you connect to God, I know that He will guide you to the right person. He will guide you to whoever it is that you need to talk to. Just listen to that. And His voice is just that inner compass within you. And I know as a mother, you also have an instinct on that one. And as teachers as well. So those are some of my strategies that help me stay calm in my daily challenges or that I encounter in the classroom and wherever I am. And so, beautiful you, if you want more support, please don't, so try to check out my book. Find You've Got This, a handbook for navigating autism with confidence. So what are your tips? Do you have any tips that you can share as well on how you navigate or how you stay calm in raising your child or teaching your autistic children or children with autism in your classroom? Please share this to us. Just share it in the comment below. And beautiful you, beautiful soul, I pray that God may continue to bless you, continue to guide you, that you will always be directed and guided to the right strategies, to the right path, to the right people that can help you in this journey, in this beautiful journey of raising children with autism and teaching children with autism. And may you be very, very blessed in this beautiful, beautiful mission. And I would just say that you are chosen. And again, do not forget to get my book, You Got This. And I'll see you again next time. God bless you.